Hey everybody, how you doing? So I've been interviewing for jobs this week, and something has become really clear to me, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on just my experiences this week and just kind of where I see the industry headed. One thing I've been noticing more and more is, at least at a senior level, is employers are looking for front-end developers to be knowledgeable in like Java or C Sharp, and they also want you to have knowledge of something called continuous integration, which is like setting up build systems for your deployments. So like, for example, once you push your code out there, it'll be processed by something like Jenkins, and Jenkins will build your deployment and then push it out to your development server or whatever. Anyway, so my point in telling you guys this is that it just seems like there's not going to be any more front-end developer title. Like the title is going away, and I'm saying that what I mean by this is that more accurately, we're going to lose that title, and there's just going to be web developer. It's becoming abundantly clear that companies want their web development people to know more and more. And like literally, once you're at a senior level, it seems like you need to know how to do everything from start to finish. You need to know the back end, and you need to be able to do the front end. At least that's what I'm seeing. Now, I'm sure there are other people out there that'll disagree with me, but it's become like the more job requirements that I look at, I'm continually seeing like experience with C Sharp, experience with Java is one of the requirements. And so that's just something to be aware of, something that I see the industry moving towards. One of the mistakes that I made along the way, and something that's also becoming abundantly clear, if you're somebody who's programmed a lot of WordPress or somebody who's done a lot of PHP and Laravel and stuff, a lot of that stuff doesn't seem to be very important to employers anymore. If you know PHP, they really don't care. What most employers want to see are enterprise level languages in your skill set. They want to see that Java, or they want to see that .NET. And so my encouragement to you, or my advice to you, is that if you really know PHP, I would start looking at learning one of those enterprise level languages like Java or C Sharp. So it's tough out there, guys. A lot of people I'm talking to might be newer. And of course, if you're going to a boot camp or you're just kind of coming up in this, definitely there's a lot more grace and a lot more slack. But as somebody who's been doing this for 16 years and somebody who is trying to stay afloat in this world, I mean, I started off my career as a designer. Like, I was doing business cards and brochures and all of those things. And now I feel like, and I kept going down the rabbit hole. Once I started doing web design, clients kept asking me to do more and more, and I did, and I kept learning more programming along the way and whatever. But I kind of, fit into this space for a long time where I was just building templates. And my job was all just HTML, CSS, and some jQuery. And now it's like it seems like there's only going to be two roles. You're either going to be a web designer that can build some templates with HTML and CSS, and you're also going to do the UI and UX. Otherwise, you're going to be just a developer where you take the designs and the wireframes and you build out everything else. So somebody like myself got caught in the middle where I was kind of the go-between, and that's gone away. And now I had to make a choice whether I was going to go to the design side or the programming side. And personally, I'd rather program than design, just because design is a subjective thing. Programming is not. It either works or it doesn't. So anyway, this video was just basically a quick, my thoughts on the industry, where things are headed. And if you're out there and you're learning, I just want to encourage you just to keep going. This is rewarding, but it's tough. It's tough for people even like myself who've been doing it a long time. You just got to keep learning, and you got to stick with it. I never imagined myself in a million years considering learning Java or C Sharp, but that's where I'm going. I'm even know way more JavaScript than I ever imagined I would. But at the end of the day, if it'll allow me to build cooler things, it's worth it. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, or will have a great weekend. And I will talk to you later. Thanks.